I get this question from so many young women all the time. How do I know if a guy really loves me? And honestly, it's not always easy to figure out, especially when you're emotionally invested. A lot of girls breathe, live, and dream about love, but they don't always understand what real love actually looks like. So let's talk about it. What's the simplest way to know if his love is genuine? If it's real or just a game? I've talked to hundreds of women, and I want to break down some key things I've learned. This might be the conversation that saves you from heartbreak. The first and most important sign of real love: he respects you. Respect means he listens when you speak. He values your opinions. He doesn't insult you, scream at you, or make you feel small. A man who truly loves you will never make you feel ashamed of who you are. If he constantly yells, curses, gaslights you, or mocks you, girl, that's not love. That's emotional abuse. And no, he won't just get better after marriage. If he can't respect you now, he won't respect you later. One girl told me, "I want to marry someone totally different from my parents. They always fought." And that's fair. But here's the danger. When you're trying to run away from one kind of broken relationship, you might accidentally run into another one. Marriage should never be an escape route. You want love, understanding, connection. That doesn't just happen magically after marriage. If there's no understanding before marriage, don't expect it to show up out of nowhere after. So many girls fall for smooth talkers, sweet talk guys who say all the right things. They send long texts. They say they'll never leave. But when it's time to show up, emotionally or physically, they disappear. Real love isn't in the texts or sweet Instagram posts, it's in the follow-through. Does he keep his promises? Is he consistent? Or does he disappear when things get tough? A guy who loves you won't just listen to you, he'll feel you. Let me ask you this. When you're upset, does he get it? Does he care how his words or actions affect you? Or is he always too busy to notice? If he constantly downplays your feelings, doesn't check in, or vanishes when you need support, that's not love. That's selfishness. Relationships aren't about perfection, but emotional understanding? That's basic. Here's a big one. A man who loves you will own up to his mistakes. Too many women end up apologizing for things they didn't even do, just to save the relationship. But if he never says, "I was wrong," or "I'm sorry," if he makes you apologize for his actions, that's not love. That's manipulation. Real men, the mature ones, apologize when they screw up. They don't deflect. They don't play the victim. Everyone makes mistakes. But here's the test. If you catch him lying, what does he do? Does he own it? Apologize sincerely? Or does he start spinning stories, blaming you for the lie, saying, "I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hurt you"? If he turns every situation around and makes you feel guilty for his lies, that's a huge red flag. Love isn't about manipulation. It's about transparency. Ladies, I know these conversations can hurt. Sometimes the truth feels like a punch in the stomach. But facing reality now is so much better than living years in regret later. You deserve a love that doesn't make you question your worth. So ask yourself, does he truly respect you? Does he make you feel safe? Does he take accountability, care about your emotions, and love you with actions, not just words? If the answer is no, then please, don't wait around hoping he'll change. You deserve better, and the right one will show up when you start believing in your own worth. If this helped you, or made you feel seen, share it with someone you love. And don't forget to subscribe for more conversations that really matter. You're not alone, and your heart, it's worth protecting.